Hey everybody, welcome back to Han Talks First. I am Han. This is a Star Wars channel. We've been doing a lot of Lego builds recently, but I wanted to do something that was a little different and show you how you can build your own Mandalorian Razor Crest ship with only 15 different pieces. If you're anything like me and you love Legos, and more so Star Wars Legos, you know how expensive they can be when it comes to things like the R2-D2s, the Millennium Falcon, the Death Star. They could be really pricey if you want the big, really nice sets. And it kind of offends my wallet to even consider dropping some money on it. So I actually found a way that we can build certain ships with only limited amount of pieces. And hopefully these are pieces that you have already somewhere around your house, or you can take apart from other sets that you've built in the past and you can actually make your own. So anyway, check this out. Here's the pieces that you need, and then I'll show you how you can build it yourself at home.
So here's the first 15 pieces you'll start out with if you want to pause the video to go collect them yourself. And the first one that we're going to start with is the foundation. So one of these 1x4 bricks. We're going to use 2 of these that have pegs on all sides of them to act on top of the foundation. And make sure you leave one end hanging off from the top and from the bottom. This little wedge piece we're going to add on the end, that's going to act as the tail of the ship. Now, if you have any of these pieces that are triangular, it's going to act as our cockpit, so of course we're going to put one at the very front of the ship. If you have a 1x2 piece, it's going to go directly behind it just like this. And we'll add one more of the cockpit piece right on top to give it some depth. Take your other 1x4, this is the last one, and it's going to go on directly behind it, just like that. Next, we're going to use the panelings on the side. It's just a simple 1x2, but it's flat on the top, and we're going to put one on each end in the middle of the 4-piece. Cool, so after that, we're going to start and we're going to work on the engines. So if you have pieces like this, these little angular ends, get some of those and put your cylindrical piece right on top of it like that. And then we're going to add one of the engines here. And then grab 2 of the cylindrical pieces like so, and we're going to attach them on the front of it. And then we're going to double that. We're going to do the same exact thing again, but we're going to do it on an opposite side. So once you have those done, those are your engines. We're going to put them on the side. You'll see one leftover space, and we'll put one on each end. And so far, it's starting to look like Mando's ship. Next up, we're going to get these 1x1 pieces that have a flat surface on top. If you have any that are see-through, those will work a little bit better, but if not, it's okay too. And add those on top of each side of the engine. That way it covers it up, makes it look a little nicer. Okay, next up, let's attach some of the gunners on here. So if you have any pieces like this lying around, you know, normally it's only 2 pieces on Mando's ship, but I thought it would look a little extra cool and a little bit more customized if we add a 3rd one on the bottom to give it kind of a Clone Wars-esque feel to it. After that, take a cylindrical piece, add on the end. We're going to try and make a little bit of a tail here and add another flat piece right on top. And then for the rest of the ship, we're just going to kind of make it look a little tidier on top. I have these 2 ends that are kind of hemispheres that are going to act as the roof of the ship. And we're just going to place those on top, followed by 2 more flat square pieces, 1x1s. And we'll add those on top, and it just makes it a little bit cleaner on the top. I know Mando has kind of a beaten up ship, but I like the aesthetic of this one. And of course, you can customize it however you want to. And there you go, that's the ship. You can of course use whatever colors you want to. These are the ones that came with my kit, and just have fun with it.
All right, everybody, we did it. We made the Razor Crest with only 15 different pieces. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, I'm actually going to do other different types of Star Wars vehicles with limited amount of pieces too. Next up is Boba Fett. So if you want, stick around, subscribe so you don't miss that episode on how you can build your own. We also have a podcast that we do every week talking about Star Wars. Right now we're discussing the Book of Boba Fett. So if you like Star Wars conversations, check out the channel, subscribe, like the video, and somehow, some way, somewhere this week, may the Force be with you.
So who talks first? You talk first? I talk first.